Good afternoon everyone, welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore and this is MHG Run Club 5k. And at the moment on my own. Nope, Jonathan Perkins just joined me. Cheers Jonathan. In the live chat we have Tina Beard, Sebastian, Jonathan Perkin. Let's have a look. Tina says, evening everyone from the hospital bed. Get well soon Tina, missing you loads. You should have been here with us tonight. I'm just going to get the treadmill moving because we've got 15 seconds to go until we start moving. Jonathan, what's your fancy? 10 kilometers per hour with 0.2 increase per kilometer? As it's just you and myself tonight. Everyone's forgot about this run because we haven't done it for about 5 years. Jonathan says, don't mind Clive, so the plan is then, Jonathan, 10 kilometres per hour. Each kilometre we'll go up 0.2, just to make it a bit interesting tonight, since it's yourself and myself running here on Zwift. Just going to give Jonathan a ride on. There we go, Jonathan. So, in the live chat, let's have a look. Sebastian says, sorry I'm not running tonight. Fine tuning. OBS setup. Hopefully, Clive, it will come through for tomorrow evening. So, Sebastian's currently, as Tina likes to say, faffing around with OBS, trying to get his stream ready for tomorrow at 5 PM UK time. It's going to be a video 5k of a Zwift Unlocked Stage 4 using Zoom. So, the plan is, Sebastian's going to run the live stream, and anyone that wants to sign in to the Zoom meeting and appear on the live stream are more than welcome. The link is in the description of his run for tomorrow on Virtual FMR. Jump in anyway, show us what you're up to. You know, sat on the sofa, playing darts, running around the garden, or asleep. Sign in and say hello on Virtual FMR tomorrow. Hopefully if Sebastian can fine tune his OBS software. Anyway, back to what we're doing tonight. We are here running on MHG Run Club 5k. This run was set up about 5 years ago after we ran. 1 minute. I can hear the noise cancelling is not working. But unfortunately, because we've already started, it's frozen when I've tried to switch it on. We'll carry on for a minute, yeah. So 5 years ago, we ran with Eddie Izzard, who ran 32 marathons in 31 days, back to back. And many of us here on Zwift joined him, her, Eddie, throughout the whole month. And when it finished, a lot of people said, we're going to miss running this at lunchtime because we set off every day at midday. I ran about a 6-hour marathon, but we missed the lunchtime runs. So amongst ourselves, we met every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 12 PM UK time. Eventually, the run got set up as an official public run on Zwift, and we used to meet all the time because I used to work from home, you see, so I could always run the lunchtime run. Then, my job changed, my life circumstance changed, I moved out. I could no longer run at lunchtimes, and this event sort of faded away in the background a little bit because we lost control of the event and couldn't change the times. So last week I contacted Zwift HQ, who transferred all the ownership of the public runs Monday to Friday to the MHG Zwift Companion app club, and now I can change the times and we can run them again. But the plan at the moment is just to run it on a Thursday at 5 PM UK times. The other ones are there as well throughout the week. There's mixed times. I think there's a couple lunchtime ones and a couple evening ones. But yeah, we're going to use the Thursday one as the virtual FMR live stream event. So I hope that's alright with everyone. And of course, nobody knows we do this yet, so it's new. It's new to the programme for Zwift. So Jonathan Perkin and myself are here running it. Amy Green was going to join us. She did ask me if there was a late join tonight because she was running late. So she might pop up at some point during the run. This used to be run at 8 kilometers per hour and it was a set on-screen recommended speed, but I've disabled that now, and depending on how we feel on the night, we can run it nice and steady, or we can use it as progressive, or other people can join in and use it as they like. There's no rules, we make them up as we go along. Anyway, let's see what's going on in the chat tonight. So Jonathan's asking Tina how she's feeling. Tina says, all good, Jonathan. But she had a spinal. Is that spinal or spinal? I can't see because I've got my glasses on. So I'm paralysed. So Tina's currently probably lying in bed, having her dinner, paralysed. But I hope it's not a bad thing. Hopefully she will recover and be back home by tomorrow and be running with us again in a week or two's time when she's feeling better. But she'll be here with us on Virtual FMR, I'm sure of it. Anthony Anderson says, good evening all. Jonathan Perkins thinking of running 10k tonight. Nice one, Jonathan. Go for it, buddy. Laurie, hello! Hello, Laurie says, hello everyone. Tina, how are you doing? Says Laurie. I hope you are okay. Anthony's asking Tina how she's doing. And he's asking, what are they giving you to eat tonight in the hospital? Be interesting to find out, wouldn't it? Tina is currently starving. Nothing new there then, Tina. No chicken salad tonight, Tina. It would probably be a spicy cricket crisps. Here we go then, 1 kilometre in, we're going up 0.2. Hi Amy, if you just joined us, do what you want to do tonight. See how you feel. Jonathan and myself decided to start at 10 and go at 0.2 per kilometre for 5k. Jonathan's going to run on to 10. And of course, if no one's run this run before, tonight or any time, come and join us and you'll unlock this kit that I'm actually wearing in real life. Look. Red shorts, blue shirt, blue hat. Anthony asking, is there ice cream tonight? Tina says no, she's cold, so she's glad that she isn't. Amy Green says hello in the chat. Hi Amy. You made it, Amy, says Anthony. Yeah, Amy's here. I think Amy's going to run a nice steady 6 or 10 kilometers per hour tonight. I reckon she will speed up, Tina. Amy loves progressive runs. I'm sure as it goes on, we'll see a little increase, especially towards the end. Laurie is recovering well from last weekend's race, but taking it easy this week. Recovery week, Laurie, well done. Stay disciplined. Don't rush back into it too quick. Let your body reset and come back next week feeling stronger, of course, because that was one hell of a workout last weekend, wasn't it? Running for 24 hours. You'll get the benefit from that about 2 weeks after the event. This week you'll be tired and achy. Next week you'll feel better. The week after you'll feel strong. Oh, yes, sorry Tina, forgot about that. Tina says, Clive, you have to enable me to change your routes when you have time. I tried to do it from the app, but could not find any options to do so, so I've got to remember to jump on the computer and do it. If that's how it's done, of course. Jonathan Perkins still has loads of routes to complete. Jonathan, we'll get those done, either as part of Bag That Badge. You can, once the Zwift Unlock season finishes, let us know which ones you need, and Tina can set them up for Bag That Badge each week. and then we can get them done that way, if you fancy it. Tina, you don't mind doing that, do you, for Jonathan? Or we could maybe even do it as part of this, but oh no, because this is a preset event, isn't it? No, we'll do it on Fridays, is Bag That Badge. Tina says, ask Mr. C how he did it. I'll have a look, Tina. I will do if I can't work it out. That's right, Laurie, you were there. You were there for 24 hours. Laurie says, I didn't go the full 24 hours. She said she slept and stayed dry during the worst of the weather over the weekend. Well, that's probably very sensible. I think if I had the option, I would have done that as well. Let's drop Amy a ride on, if that way works. I couldn't get her with the circle thing, but hopefully we can do it that way. So tonight we're running the 5k loop in Watopia. It was the first one I saw when I was setting up the routes. I just picked it, I thought it'd be nice. Start back where it all began in Watopia and just do the 5k loop. There's no cyclists here, just runners. Yes, so thank you to Amy and Jonathan for joining me on this very first MHG Run Club 5k. This year, I may have done one last year when I had a week off and I was around during the lunchtime. However, it hasn't been done properly and scheduled properly for about 4 years. But hopefully now this is a part of the weekly run. Nice steady one on a Thursday after workout Wednesday on a Wednesday. Today's a recovery day. Nice steady run. Tomorrow a bit further, and then Saturday back to park run. Yes, we could do that, Tina. I was actually thinking about that tonight. We'll go with 5 PM for a minute. However, because I was in such a rush tonight, I almost didn't make it on time for the live stream because I got home about 10 minutes late from work, which put me behind 10 minutes later for feeding and putting the animals away. And because I haven't got this run already set up on YouTube, I had to panic, set up the stream key with the wrong thumbnail description. However, I can amend all that after the run and it saves. But I haven't got the thumbnail on my computer and I didn't know how to transfer the picture from my phone to the computer. And then I thought about going onto Facebook, onto the MHG Facebook page and pinching the thumbnail and the description. But I've never logged into Facebook before on this computer and I couldn't remember my password. So it was all against me tonight. So I thought, well, let's just get the run done, get the live stream up, sort it out afterwards. So we're just over 2 kilometres in now, running 10.4 kilometres per hour. A nice steady progressive tonight. Just a slightly faster than my comfort zone. 9 kilometres per hour is our usual comfort zone. But we started at 10 tonight just to pick up the pace a little bit. So Tina says she's been on to Bag That Badge and she has set it up for the new tour. Does that say Tornado? I think it's Tornado route. I ain't got my glasses on. So tomorrow night, Jonathan, unless you want to come and appear on the video 5K, which I highly recommend. Come and see Sebastian live streaming tomorrow evening, 5 PM. Click on his Zoom link in his description and join us on the stream. However, Tina's also put the new tornado loop on the Bag That Badge event for tomorrow. She might even leave it there for a couple of weeks. It is stage 4 at the moment on Zwift Unlock, so I think there's only 2 more weeks of Zwift Unlock to go. I think it's 6, it might be 8. Anyone know how many stages there are in the Zwift Unlock series this time round? Is it 6? If it's 6, we'll be back to Bag That Badge in 2 weeks' time anyway. Amy Green says, just want to confirm tomorrow night it's stage 4 run at 5 PM. Yes, that is correct, Amy. Stage 4, 5 PM, Zwift Unlocked tomorrow evening. The video 5K or the Zoom meeting link is in the description for the run, which is already live on Virtual FMR in the live section. You'll see a picture of Sebastian stood there on his stream. If you look at the description, the link there will be available for the Zoom meeting. Fingers crossed, Sebastian can get it all working. He's having a few issues at the moment with OBS, but watch this space. If he doesn't achieve it, I might sort of go into a bit of a standby mode. So if it fails, or he has any issues, I can start up my live stream this end and hopefully sort of take over. But I'm sure everything will be fine. Sebastian's on it. Right, Anthony Anderson says it's 6 routes, so 6 stages, and then right at the very end there's a catch-up week. So we've got 3 more weeks gathering that double XP, and then we'll be back to doing Monday Run Club on Mondays and Bag That Badge on Fridays. But for the next 3 weeks we will be running Zwift Unlocked Mondays and Fridays here on Virtual FMR. Thank you for that, Anthony. The noise cancelling never did come up, did it? Something's gone wrong there. I'll click it again and see what happens. It was because I was in too much of a rush at the beginning. Running back in. By the way, it's absolutely pouring with rain and really, really windy here in Cornwall at the moment. So I was down putting the animals away in the rain with all my coats on, waterproof trousers, Wellington boots. I had to kick all that off in the hallway, run through the house, dive in the gym, find my MHG kit, and fire up the live stream. But we made it. The only thing that's failed tonight is the noise cancelling. So we are approaching 3 kilometres already. We're about to go up another 0.2 to 10.6. Here we go then. 0.6. 2 to go. Jonathan Perkin, have you run this before? This event, the MHG Run Club? I'm sure you have, but I just thought I'd check. I know Amy has. Amy's run hundreds of them back in the day. Tina says, stage 5 of Zwift Unlocked is currently a secret. Yeah, cheers Jonathan. He said, look up, so I've just scrolled up a little bit. I missed one comment there. Jonathan says he remembers doing a few MHG lunchtime runs when he first joined Zwift. Yeah, back in the day I was there every lunchtime MHG run I ran, and then in the evenings we also did our usual Zwift events, double runs back then. But now I'm having to go back to work at a workplace 8 till 4 so I don't get the lunchtime running anymore. But we still run every evening and park run on a Saturday. Yeah, Jonathan said lunchtimes were good, loads of FMR. So we used to do film my run 500 as well at about 10:30 in the morning. So some days I would do film my run at 10:30, MHG at 12, and then something else at 6 o'clock in the evening. 3 runs a day. So how has everyone's day been? I know what Tina's been up to. So glad to hear everything went well, and Tina will be back home hopefully tomorrow. Was thinking about you today, Tina, how it was going and what you were up to. So I'm glad you've joined us tonight and filled us in that apart from being paralysed, you're feeling okay. But hopefully you'll be back home tomorrow. Will you be back home tomorrow, Tina? That is the question. I'm guessing you are. Oh, Tina will be home tonight. But wobbly, that's good news. Fantastic. I've been at work. Sebastian's been fighting with OBS all day. What's the weather like, everyone? Awful here at the moment. Absolutely awful. We've actually got thunderstorms forecast for tonight and tomorrow as well. So there's a bit of a storm hitting tonight. Of course, nothing compared to those poor people over in Jamaica and at the moment in the Caribbean with that hurricane. Absolutely horrendous hurricane. Of speed gusts of up to 250 miles per hour. So obviously thoughts are with all those people, and I hope they're all okay over there, taking shelter. One of my work colleagues has actually flown out to Barbados today to go on holiday. But I think they're okay. I think the hurricane is tracking north from Jamaica, and Barbados is down in the south of the Caribbean islands. Jonathan Perkins says, cool and dry in Surrey. Rain arrives tomorrow, so it's obviously coming from the southwest and tracking across the country, starting here where I am. I'm guessing it's probably with Tina by now. It's been here most of the day. It was actually dark when I finished work at 4:10 because it was so black, the sky with rain clouds. Good job I fitted those new security floodlights at work. Last week, we put them up because the old ones were flashing on and off because the sensors were broke. So we disconnected the old ones and put up a couple new ones. So that'll help everyone see their way out to the cars when they finish work tonight. We are about to hit 4 kilometers, 0.2. And at 4.5, we'll take it up to 11 for the final 500 meters, I think. Finish it off at a round number. So we've just clocked over 4 kilometers in for Jonathan and myself here on the very first MHG Run 2025. We'll be doing this event every Thursday now at 5 p.m. Jonathan and myself are at 4.1. Amy's at 3.2. She was late join. Late join is selected for this run, so you can join us up to 30 minutes into the event and also take part. Anthony Anderson says, sun and blue skies this morning for his outdoor run, and it's still dry now, so I'm sure I'm here in Cornwall. Anthony's over in the east. He will get something tomorrow or overnight, but we're currently in the middle of it. It's horrible, 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 horrible. Perfect weather for running on the treadmill. So this is where we'll be now. This is where Tina will be until March next year, when it's dark. Evening running all takes place on the treadmills now until next spring. To go, Jonathan, and we'll bump it up to 11 for the final 500 metres. Heart rate for me tonight is 133. Cadence 173. 26 minutes run. 4.5 kilometres done. So sub 30 minute 5k tonight. Heart rate for Jonathan 134. Very good, buddy. Very good. Thank you for joining, Amy. Amy came in with late join as she was got stuck in traffic on the way home. But she's jumped in her garage, jumped on a treadmill and joined us here. I am toying with the idea, it's not official yet, but I'm toying with the idea of whether to drop all my 5 o'clock runs back to 5:30 to give me just a little bit more time when I get home to do the animals and that. But we'll keep it as it is for a couple of weeks and just see if I can manage it. We might have to slip it back a little bit, but I like running earlier because that means it's over earlier and we can have our showers, put our pyjamas on and sit in front of the telly. Anthony Anderson said, Tina, what's the secret about stage 5? Whoops, I missed the speed change, Jonathan. 11 kilometres per hour for the final 400 metres. 300 metres now. Well done, Amy. Well done, Jonathan. Thank you for joining me tonight. We will be back here again tomorrow, 5 p.m, with Sebastian on Virtual FMR for a video 5k. Stage 4, Zwift Unlocked. The link for the Zwift meet is in the description for tomorrow's run. So join us if you fancy it. Say hello, just give us a wave. Put fancy dress on for Halloween. Wave from your sofa. Wave from your bed. Wave from your tree house. If you fancy popping in and saying hello on Sebastian's stream tomorrow, you're more than welcome. I will be back here live streaming on Monday for stage 5. It's a big secret at the moment. We'll have to see what happens on the day. There's either Zwift haven't uploaded onto the Companion app yet, or there's a bug on the system. But we will be back here on Monday. Tuesday, virtual. Tuesday, FMR 500. Workout Wednesday. Back here for the Thursday MHG run. And then stage 5 again next Friday. There's the finish line. I haven't seen that one for a while. Laurie says, well done everyone. Hope to run with you again soon next week. Looking forward to it, Laurie. Rest up. Looking forward to running with you. I'm going to stop there. Jonathan's going to run on to 10k, if you fancy, Amy. Easy one for me tonight. Same again tomorrow. Park run Saturday. Let's have a look. Thanks, Clive. Well done, Amy, says Jonathan. Tina says we can't do the half hour without contacting Zwift. Only 1 hour back or forward. Is that for the Monday Zwift Unlocked, Tina? Is it all a bit messy, is it? Is it not working properly? Keep an eye on that, shall we? Keep an eye on it, see what happens. That'd be an interesting stream on Monday, wouldn't it? Tina says, well done everyone, see you tomorrow. Yes, Tina, take care. Safe journey home tonight. Looking forward to you popping on tomorrow and telling us how you feel. It's good to know that you're feeling better. Hopefully see you tomorrow, says Amy Green. Well done, Amy, tonight. Thank you for joining me. Tina says, no, if you want to change your runs. Take it easy, Tina, says Anthony. Change what runs? MHG runs? Or for FMR runs? I don't need the toilet runs tonight. I'm alright. Sorry. Anyway, that's that. Have a good evening, everyone. See you again tomorrow for the video 5k with Sebastian. I'm going to save this down now. The noise cancelling software will pop up now when I close this. Too late now, noise cancelling software. It's probably in behind, actually. What's going on then? Is it frozen? No, there we go. There we go. That didn't even work tonight, did it? Or did it? I don't know. Anyway. Anthony says, Sebastian would be censoring the word runs. And then he'll let it through anyway. Thank you everyone for your chat in Virtual FMR tonight. Thank you Amy, Tina, Anthony, Sebastian, Jonathan. Really appreciate your company and your support. We will be back here again tomorrow with Sebastian and I'll be back again on Monday. Have a good evening everyone. Until next time, stay safe and take care. Cheers. Bye-bye.